Hey guys, what is going on and welcome to another Fortnite Battle Royale video here on the channel. Now today we have some new weekly quests, but these weeklies have a theme. So your week 4 quests are for Shohei Ohtani, who famously wears the number 17 in Japan, which is why a lot of his quests are themed around the number 17. For example, the top one, finish 3 matches in the top 17. You then also have to eliminate a player beyond 50 meters, throw 17 items, deal 54 damage to opponents with the knee capper, which is a very specific number. I feel like there is a reason for it. I mean, Shohei is a baseball pitcher, so maybe it's that he's hit 54 home runs. Maybe that's what it is. And finally, travel distance while sliding continuously. You got to do 59 meter slide in a single slide. So this is just your weekly quest, but they've just got a bit of a theme this week. All in all, none of them are particularly hard. Obviously, we've still got to work on our Outlaw keycard quests, and for some reason, Golden Gunslinger, the second drop's worth of quests, haven't unlocked. It says complete part 1 quests, which is a little bit unusual because I've completed every other quest. So if I ever find out how you get those, I'll let you guys know. But without further ado, let's head into a match. So folks, we're coming into Seaport City. Now, there's one thing I want to check over here as well, because I've heard rumours about this is where one of the outlaw vending machines is. So I kind of want to find that and use my keycard on it, because I've not done that yet. Okay, this is definitely where you get it. This one's Joss's, and it's just sold me a epic Veil Precision SMG, or I could have bought the burst laser thing. That's quite cool, but you can only get those without the with the key card. The epic key card that I've got allows me to buy a special loadout from each of the black market vendors, but those loadouts cost 5,000 gold bars, so it does require you to have maximum bars and spend them all, which some people might be slightly averse to. So let's see if we can find ourselves a kneecapper for that quest. And I'm going to try and find somewhere good to do the 59 meter continual slide, because arguably the best way to do that is going to be finding a high mountain and sliding down it. I mean, ironically, I say about finding a kneecapper and then find a kneecapper, so there's that. We can also crack open the vault while we're here, because why not? Now, just note that the kneecapper quest will work on guards, simply because it does say opponents rather than players. So, just beat up the guards. So folks, having lost that previous game, we've come back to the lobby, and it's given us the Golden Gunslinger quests now, finally. Drop 2. So, these drop 2 quests are a little bit harder, but again, they give you 30,000 XP each. Just treat these as bonus XP for your 4 passes. Now, they might take you a little bit longer. Feel the velocity of Cold Hard Gold. Travel 1,000 meters while under the effects of Gold Rush shouldn't be a difficult one. The next one, though, working on something secretive, watch for eavesdroppers, revealing 5 players with a pulse scanner or scout specialist might be a little bit more tricky. It does say players specifically, so it might be a little stroke of luck. The scout specialist is probably going to be your best bet, considering you can move around with it, whereas a pulse scanner is thrown down and it only shows one area. Then launch opponents a cumulative distance of 750 meters with the kneecapper's charge smash or shockwave grenades. Kind of an annoying one. It says opponents though. Guards will count. Deal 500 damage to opponents with Midas's Gilded Eye drum gun or Brutus's minigun. is not the hardest, but it does require you to go and buy those specific weapons from the back rooms, meaning that you will need yourself a dill bit, then get into the back rooms and hope that no one else has already bought it. Midas's Gilded Eye drum gun can be found at the Magic Market over at Magic Mosses, Black Market over at Magic Mosses, Jesus Christ, and the Brutus minigun can be found at the Black Market near Mast Meadows. Then, deal 500 damage to players with exotic weapons, not too difficult. Again, it will require you to go into the Black Market back rooms though, to buy a weapon, and that will cost you gold bars. Then, hit players beyond 40 meters 10 times. Basically, use an assault rifle from a distance, or a sniper from a distance, or if you really want to live life on the edge, use an SMG from a distance. Wouldn't recommend it. And finally, acquire 200 accolades or acknowledgements. I have no idea what they mean by an acknowledgement. It really means nothing. A 200 accolades is basically all of the little badges that come up in the middle of the game for doing certain things, such as thanking the bus driver, being the first to land, first to open a chest, killing people, reaching top 50, things like that. So it might take you a little bit of time, but hopefully shouldn't take you too long. So folks, the sliding 59 meters for your weekly quest for Shohei Ohtani, just come up to a mountain and slide down it like I'm about to do here. You're going to want a fairly high mountain because 59 meters laterally is kind of a big distance. So one of these mountains down here would do you fine. You might be able to slide down some of the mountains over near Demon's Dojo as well. They might have enough of a stretch for you to actually do that. As for the throw 17 items, it's going to be a lot easier than you think. You can literally just throw and pick up the same thing repeatedly. It does also seem that when you switch items, it counts towards the 17, because earlier when I switched to pick up something and I dropped the med mist grenades for it, it did seem to count towards the 17 thrown items. So all in all, throwing items 17 times, really nice and easy quest for you to complete. A nice and easy 30,000 XP towards your 4 passes. Now, all in all, thinking about it now, I've already done most of those 5 weeklies. Like I said to you, they're not overly difficult. It's just the finish matches in the top 17 might actually be the only annoying one on there. And even that is not annoying, it's just it will take you a little bit longer. So let's see if we can, in this game, get some more of these golden gunslinger quests done. Or if they really are too difficult to try and get done in your average match. So folks, just a little heads up about the Gold Rush part then, the Gold Rush quest. And if you want to just collect gold, going up and down like the golden rivers, you'll notice a lot of gold ore veins next to them that you can just pickaxe to collect the gold and keep the Gold Rush effect. And keep going up the river, that'll then get you the 1,000 meters distance done. And also, in my case here, it's going to hopefully get me up to max gold that I can then go and use to buy a special loadout from one of the outlaws. Because if you didn't know, the Epic keycard allows you to do that, spending 5,000 gold at one of the 3 vendors to get yourself a pretty cool loadout. So we're going to head over here to this black market. We're going to go ask Skillet for his loadout. I don't know what Skillet's loadout is, but we'll go buy it. And it gives you a full loadout. Like, 100% a complete loadout, pretty much. So, in this instance, I got a sticky grenade launcher, I got chug jug, I got mammoth pistol, got a kneecapper. All in all, some really good stuff. Possibly not worth the 5,000 gold, but the fact that you can just do that is really cool. It does, however, the one thing that I didn't mention actually, it does give you 2 boons as well. So if you're trying to collect boons or you want them for quests or anything, it can be quite a useful thing to use. However, just keep in mind, it does completely wipe out your gold storage, so there is that aspect that you have got to consider. We're also now going to go after these people with the kneecapper, try and knock them back using the charged swing for that quest, and that might also get us some gold back. So folks, as you can see, I've still got the 2 week 4 quests left of placing top 17 3 times and killing someone from beyond 50 meters. You can also see that I still have basically all of the golden gunslinger quests, though. Did manage to get a little bit of progress on a couple of them. I nearly did the gold rush distance one. The distance with the kneecapper's charge smash, I only did 50 meters, didn't really get them very far, and I did acquire 37 accolades, so that one will be done in, say, 8 to 10 games. But I think some of these will be difficult simply because you need the exotics or the gilded Hydrum gun and Brutus's minigun. They will be hard to get. Like I say, they all are going to require you to have a dilbit, they're all going to require you to go into the black market back rooms. So, all in all, it kind of requires you to do one of the vaults, effectively. But, all in all, they're achievable, they're manageable. I think the golden gunslinger ones are intended to take you a little bit longer. They're not exactly weeklies, whereas your week 4 quests, they're weeklies. You should hopefully be able to do them in the week that they come out. But with all that being said and done, guys, that's where we're going to end the video for today. So I hope you found it informative, enjoyable and fun to watch, and useful for those quests. Because all said and done, that's what these videos are for. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one.